Yes! We're back. Hi, everybody.
Well, hello.
Well, hi.
Hello, sir.
Howdy.
Everybody. Good morning, afternoon, whenever you're listening to this podcast. That's the good thing about podcasts. You can listen to it whenever the fuck you want to.
I know. It's like Happy Wednesday. It's
Yeah.
Happy Monday.
Friday.
It's happy whatever
Happy
fucking
Kwanzaa.
day.
Saturday.
Happy
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 Kwanzaa.
Hanukkah. I know it's one of those days. I think it's the
Hanukkah.
third day of Hanukkah right now.
I
if
don't,
I'm not-
I don't think that's
What do you get
Yeah,
on
I
the
think
third day
it's-
of Hanukkah?
You get another
I
dreidel?
don't know.
Another
no.
dreidel? I think
Uh,
it's some turtle doves.
We are the Donkey Show
Wait.
podcast. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Brian Ruiz, a.k.a. To This Day.
Yeah. One
To
more
this
time.
day. To this day.
You do that well, sir.
I know, I like it. If you guys don't know what that's from, just Google it. To the right of me is Christian Espejo, a.k.a.
Raza, homie.
Oh, with the rolling of the tongue and
The
everything.
rolling of the...
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm really fucking that up.
Well,
Yeah, it really
You
hurt my
can't
mouth.
roll your
you
tongue.
can't roll your R's?
Of course I can.
Let's see it.
What does
Let's
say,
see it.
dude?
Ra ra.
Oh, okay.
Ra ra ra. Ra 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 ra. That's how I do when I'm talking about gunshots. Oh, I do that for gunshots. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Oh, okay, like rat.
To the right of La Raza is Wesley P. Seymour, a.k.a.
AKA.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wesley P. Seymour. P is for penis. A.k.a.
AKA. I shouldn't have taken that shot. I'm already kind of.
You'll be all right. You'll
Jesus
be all right. Just
Christ,
walk it off.
fuckers.
Just don't say.
Just walk it off.
Hey, little bud.
Dude, so I complain.
So
I'm just
early.
gonna, I'm just like I like starting off the show with complaints. I read something that was like, try not complaining for a day for a week and see what happens to your life. Like, you know what? Shut the fuck up.
You blow up.
You know
if
what?
You don't
Shut
complain.
So you want to complain about?
I'm complaining.
quote
No,
about
no.
not
I'm just
complaining
saying.
for a week?
I took a side note. So I went to my son's recital. This is the complaint here.
Mm.
I went to my son's recital. It's at a church. The way that it's set up, it's a bunch of kids from like age 2 to like age 4. And what they're doing is they're all, is someone vibrating? Is they're all singing songs. Now, according to my wife, my son, he's 2.5. He's been practicing this with his teacher for the last month. This motherfucker didn't sing a lyric in the
does that mean?
whole thing.
Like he just
didn't
mouth
say
shut.
Dude, it's a
anything.
recital, and he didn't sing shit.
What do you do? Just stand there and look around?
Did
with
he
his
mouth at
closed?
least? Like,
No, he just stood there. He stood there. He kind of jumped around a little bit, and I was as proud as can be. That's not my main complaint. I was proud as fuck. My son was up there doing shit. My complaint.
Sounds
my
like he wasn't,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Yeah. My complaint. No, he was up there doing shit like jumping.
Other
I think he
things.
did like other things other than actually.
He's doing like backflips and like
Yeah.
fucking like
he
throwing
just
little
wasn't.
karate
He
chops.
just wasn't.
are these
he,
kids
he
singing
wasn't,
Christmas songs?
Bro, it was fucking horrible. So like they have us come out to this fucking thing and watch these kids, and it's not like super entertaining unless you're watching your kid.
Right.
You know, so I'm just watching my kid, and I'm like, I'm super entertained. But if I came, like, let's say I brought one of you guys, it's like, dude, let's go see my son's recital. You guys would be like, fuck this,
Bunch
dude.
of kids.
Yeah,
fucking-
Just a bunch of
None of
kids,
my
like,
kids
not
up
even
there.
singing the lyrics to this
Yeah.
song.
And plus, Espejo can't be with 100 feet.
Yeah,
of,
that's true,
of
too.
an elementary
That's
school,
true, too.
right?
So they'll arrest me again.
Yeah, I know. Don't want that to happen.
Maybe.
But anyway, I was mad at my my son's teacher because I'm like, you worked on them for a month, and this is what the fuck the results of that
This
was.
is what you have to show for
This is
yourself.
what you have to show. It's
Damn
just a
it.
month of work. What the fuck? So the way that it's set up is you're trying to take pictures of your kid, and it's like parents turn into paparazzi. We're in church.
Uh-huh.
He's this little
What is it,
church.
really church, or you're
No,
just
it's
in
an
a church?
We are in a church. Is that
Oh.
that's the same fucking thing, right?
No, I feel like there's church
there's a
where like
chapel.
Well, if
Like
they
you're
pray,
going to
if they
church?
pray in the beginning and the
Uh-huh.
end, you're at church.
like
they
where
pray
I
at the
got,
beginning and the end.
Yeah,
Oh
where do
shit!
you where
What
the fuck is your kid going?
this private Christian school.
Ugh.
Oh shit! Is
That's
he learning how to
terrible.
pray?
Yeah,
Ugh.
Oh
Why are you
shit!
doing that to your kid?
because dude, people don't shoot up fucking private Christian schools.
Well,
dude.
What?
They are now because you just said that.
Yeah, you just gave yourself away. You might want to cut this part out.
Yeah.
Wait,
dude.
wait. I don't even get what you guys are saying. What do you mean?
Like,
Look-
why, dude? It's 2018. You're sending your kid to a fucking Christian school, private Christian school.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I don't know. It just seems creepy. I don't know.
Really?
Fucking weird.
I
don't
thought
know.
Catholic was the creepy thing.
They're all
For sure,
creepy.
Catholic is the creepy.
Are you
one.
talking about the creepy as far as touchy or just like the Jesus thing?
Just the whole Jesus thing. Just the whole.
I don't give a fuck.
No,
about that.
you don't mind. Okay.
It is weird for me. I'm not like super religious like that, so it is weird when he's like saying like Jesus.
Is he
and
coming
stuff
back
like that.
saying like
Yeah.
he drops the milk? He's like Jesus Christ.
No, but he said a couple things but I'm not like I don't like I'm I'm not even gonna go in on. It doesn't fucking matter. It's not even what I'm complaining about. Parents are fucking.
Went off
Parents
on
are
a tangent.
sitting on top of each other, literally climbing on top of each other to take pictures of their kid, and parents behind are getting real vicious.
It's like Black Friday.
Parents behind are like, sit down, sit the fuck down. I'm like,
No
dude,
way.
I'm about to hit this bitch with my fucking camera right now. I will not sit down, ma'am. And this is probably your 5th rodeo. That's why you're sitting down. This is my first time.
Mhm.
I want to take
Yeah.
a picture of my fucking kids.
See what happens when you walk into a church with a bunch of fucking crazy religious people?
Dog, it was fucking
Gotta
crazy,
get out
dog.
of there, dude.
So I was
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, dude, fuck this fucking lady, dude. I almost
Yeah.
hit her with my camera.
Well, that's the whole thing too. It's just like you're
Yeah.
looking at this. You're looking at this. Like, oh man,
It's kind of ironic.
I almost
though.
Wes,
don't want to say what
I know
was
you're
gonna
say it.
you're
I'll say
too
it.
you're too anti-God for this
No,
conversation.
no,
say it. I'm
no,
right
no,
in the
no.
middle.
Okay, that's not what I was gonna say. I'm like,
I'll say it for you. I'm right in the middle. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Say
this
it.
had nothing to do with the religion, but
Oh, say it. What
I
the
don't want
fuck?
to say fuck,
Is it
dude.
about white people?
No,
That's what I was gonna
Hey,
say.
well, I mean, like on the record, fuck white people. But what I was gonna
Whoa.
say was, like, you're expecting this person who's an elementary school teacher
Mhm.
to do something.
Oh no, well yeah, I guess I kind of was.
Dude, she's
That's
an
not that bad,
elementary
though.
school teacher.
I know, but she's not even she's a preschool teacher.
Preschool
and
teacher.
much
Dude,
much
what-
respect to this lady. She's
Much
doing.
She's a baby. She's a
Yeah,
glorified
that's what I was
baby.
gonna
She's a
say.
glorified, yeah.
She's
You
doing
need
more
zero
babysitting.
Yeah, you need
I
zero
know.
education.
But what the fuck are we
you have to go
doing?
to college for that. All you
then-
have to do is just not have a criminal record, and you can be a preschool
I don't know,
teacher.
man. You're gonna get a lot of hate mail.
That's why
no,
I shouldn't have said that.
I-
but
Unified
I
school
agree
district.
with. I agree with that, but
Both of
that's
you
not
guys.
that's not where my complaint
But
is.
if your whole job is to get 20 kids to just sing
she will
in
look like a
unison for
wrangler,
5
dude. The
minutes.
kids
My-
look like sheep.
My thing
Like
is
she's
that
like she has the kid. And she's trying to like she's trying to like keep them from running away.
yeah,
More
yeah.
than she's trying to let them know the lyrics of the song. Like,
Right.
hey, hey, look at me,
Just
motherfucker!
all everybody
Don't motherfucker
stand
move,
here.
please
yeah,
don't
it's a
fucking move.
shit show.
So she's probably
What
used
time
to
was
it.
it? Like 8 or 9 o'clock? Like 8,
No, it's like
7?
no, it's like 5.
5 in the
Why?
afternoon.
Why? What's that matter?
Well,
Kids
like-
get crazy towards the
Dude,
end.
totally.
at night.
Adults get crazy at
Oh,
5.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why most
No.
people work 8 to
It
5
was
because
like-
after
it was
that
like
it's
at-
time to
It
go.
was like at 5, and then I realized I was like, I told my wife, I was like, there's too many white people here.
Yeah.
Dude,
It
that's
is.
just in
No,
general.
no,
I
but
think
that-
we should just
I think
eliminate 50%
I think when you
of the
mix white
people
people and religion, they have like a free pass. They're like, well,
I
I'm
think
here,
it's where he goes, but I was like,
right? Wes?
they were taking pictures and
Correct.
doing shit, and this did bother me because I grew up in a super multicultural environment, like
Anaheim?
where fuck yeah,
Mhm.
dude. A Mexican, predominantly Mexican, yes, but
Mhm.
like Mexican, a couple black people sprinkled in here and there, Asian, Middle Eastern. So like we literally, our group looks like the fucking UN.
Yeah.
So like it was cool that we said racist shit because we're like,
yeah,
I
everyone.
mean, my
everyone's
best
getting
friend's fucking
offended.
Indian, so it's like you know.
I grew
we're
up in Buena Park, like in elementary school. It was the same
Mhm.
thing. Buena
Yeah,
Park. Went to
it's-
church in West Anaheim.
Yeah,
West
but
Anaheim.
this
dude.
particular
No.
place, I'm like, it was weird. It was weird I've never seen that many white people in one place before.
Get out of here.
No
Dog,
way.
What are you
church
talking about? You live in Orange County. You're going to tell me you haven't seen that many
In
white
one fucking place without any droplets of anything else. Yes,
I've seen that. It's weird.
dog. It's weird, dog.
A Mormon church.
and the kid, like there was all these like blonde hair, blue eyed kids that are all there that my kid doesn't look anything like. And I'm like, damn, this is fucking weird. And I told my wife, and she's like, yeah. And I'm like,
You're-
fuck, I didn't know it was like this.
Well,
dude.
your wife is white, so she's like,
Yeah.
this is
She's like,
kind
oh,
of-
it's normal for me.
And it's
Yeah.
not on no,
Yeah,
it's not
totally,
on,
yeah.
it's not on like some racist shit. Like I just want my kid to be around kids. Like if they don't look like him, I want more kids that don't look like him than all look the same.
of other races. You
Okay,
mean.
wait.
Yeah.
Repeat that.
So I
say
want
that
more
again.
kids. Like if there's not a lot of kids, because he's mixed, he's black and
Right,
white.
yeah.
So like if there's not a lot of kids that look like him, I want a whole bunch of other kids that don't look like him from different
Right,
races.
got you,
You know,
yeah.
so like it's like my son, and then it's like a bunch of white kids.
Mm.
You know, which I know that sounds bad with me saying that,
No,
but
it
like
doesn't.
I want
It's-
him to have that diversity.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. I went to high school at a place where there was, I think, 4 black kids.
My
Like 4.
brother was one of those black kids.
He
at
was
at your high
yes,
school.
he was.
Yeah.
He was one of them. Okay, so there was 4. There was your brother.
My brother.
There
my
was
older,
these 2 brothers.
My older brother.
There was
dude.
there's 2 other brothers, right? And they were the freaking and they were like the stars of our fucking like
Football team.
sports, whatever they
Everything-
did.
whatever
they were
they
like,
football team,
dude,
football
like they,
team, basketball
basketball
team,
team,
baseball
wrestling,
team,
everything. Yeah,
wrestling,
dude, whatever they
knitting,
did, they were just the best.
culinary
And then-
arts.
Oh no, there was 5.
Culinary
And there was
arts.
Gary. We all called him Gary Coleman because he was
Fucking
kind of a
racist.
goofy,
Super
kind of a
racist.
goofy black dude. He wore like kind of goofy clothes, and he was just kind of like strange guy, and then there was an albino black guy.
That's always
And
weird
that
to
was
watch.
trippy. Yeah,
That's
that
always
was
weird to watch
He
because
was
like
just so
they
out
have
of
like
place.
these overly black
Features?
features.
Yeah, but they're
And they got like there's one dude I seen just recently. He had
it's
like
like
cornrows.
golden yellow hair.
Whoa.
This was
His hair
straight
was
white.
Oh,
the
no,
one
this
that
guy's-
oh, go ahead.
he like his hair was like a gold color, like almost like ironic to say, almost like a Donald Trump like gold. Like he was pale white. His eyes were trippy. Like you could see his brain through it. Like his eyes were like
couldn't see his
transparent.
You
brain.
can see it.
I know,
his
but I'm saying
brain.
like I'm joking, obviously, but
Oh, I
his
didn't-
eyes were totally
Just
transparent. Like
brain.
no, like there was no color in his eyes. Like you could, like they glowed.
Did you ever talk to him?
Yeah, a couple times. But
What
he
did he
was
say
just
to you?
he was just always very awkward. He was just always kind of like a very
You
awkward
know-
guy, stuck to himself. I guess I mean, what else can you do? Like you just don't look like anyone.
Yeah.
who
High
knows
school's
how
one
he
of those.
grew
You know
up?
what's crazy about high school? High school's one of those places where,
I think you need to click at high school. Like,
yeah,
you
you
can't
need to
just
click,
be like
but,
a loner.
but if you don't have a click in
else
high
you shoot
school
up the
and you
school.
figure it out and you can live through that, you end up being an interesting character in the rest of your life.
Hopefully.
yeah.
Yes,
hopefully.
I spent my
yes.
senior year being a loner in high school.
Me
so
too.
I
Me too.
went. So my parents. I went to Anaheim.
Think
all
about if this is going to be interesting to the listeners.
freshman year to sophomore year. Or junior year. I went to high school, and then on my senior year of high school, my parents were like, "Hey, we're moving to fucking Riverside."
Oh
and I'm
no,
like,
really?
Riverside. I'm like, I'm used to Orange County.
Yeah.
Like Orange County, a lot of white people, a lot of like a lot of variety,
Mhm.
like what you're saying. So I go to Riverside, and it's just like predominantly like Hispanic people. My first week there, there's a fucking riot. The principal gets socked. The SWAT team comes in.
Whoa!
And I'm like, what the fuck is going
This is your
on?
high school? Your first week of high school?
Yeah, my senior year, I didn't know anyone. dude.
Whoa.
I think that probably helped with your character.
Fucking Corona.
I think it
Probably.
did. I think it did.
Probably.
My parents took me out of high school. They took me out of my high school on my sophomore year and moved me to Las Vegas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's hard.
that
dude.
seems
That's
that
hardcore,
seems
too.
more fun.
It wasn't.
No, dude, not as a high school kid.
Mm.
Vegas is fun if you're 21.
Yeah, I guess that
right?
makes
18
sense.
to 21.
Yeah.
I mean, I met interesting people,
in the
but like it was
desert.
just weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, there was this
Like,
kid,
culture
and I don't care if this is interesting to our listeners, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. There was this kid that he was on To Catch a Predator.
shit.
Yeah, I know.
They
who it
caught
is.
him.
Oops.
You know him?
Oops. No, I've seen him. Like we used to watch that show
Oh,
at
yeah,
our
yeah.
freaking work
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and laugh. and I
So
was
they
like, this,
caught him
Oops.
twice.
oops, yeah.
So
He was, like, half
here's what's-
retarded.
Yeah. Here's the thing that was so weird. He was he was. There was a thing. He had something wrong.
wasn't
with
He
him.
there.
wasn't. Yeah.
He wasn't all there.
Mentally challenged.
And then they were like, yeah, so, we caught you in Riverside. He's like, yeah, what did the judge tell you? The judge said more time.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Don't do it again.
don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I know this motherfucker. He probably doesn't fully know what he's doing.
I
No,
don't know,
dude.
dude. Okay. So
And
you
if he
can,
does, know what
He
he's
knows
doing,
enough.
that's scary.
dude, he
Genius.
knows enough of what he's doing to get on the internet, find a child, communicate with them,
I
get their
think his-
address,
I think his mental.
get to the house.
I agree. But
All
I
of
think
that
his mental is.
with an intention to fuck them.
I think his mental is about 10 years old.
I disagree.
No, maybe
Have you
not
met
10.
him?
Not maybe
10-year-old,
10. Maybe like 17 or 16.
Yeah, a 10-year-old could not.
Maybe.
A 10-year-old could not contact another 10-year-old, set up a sexual
Well, let alone that.
engagement,
Yeah, it's
get
sexual
to that
thing.
engagement
Yeah.
with the intention of fucking another 10-year-old. Like that's just not
When did you start fucking?
high school. I think my
school.
sophomore year was the first time I had sex.
How old were you? 12?
No, dude,
What?
13, 14.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Is that sophomore time?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
12?
12?
I mean, I had sex once before then, but it lasted
Dude,
like
I-
10 seconds. It was really embarrassing. And I'm like,
My
"Oh,
first time
really
lasted
embarrassing."
surprisingly longer than expected.
Dude, my
shit.
first time,
Yeah, I was like,
had,
whoa,
I
what
had
the fuck is
sex
going on?
between. I'm not fully convinced I was in. I think it was between her
I've
butt
had
cheeks.
one
Oh
of those
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Her butt cheeks
Wait,
and
what?
the bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
you
I had
can-
something a little different than that, but that works too. So the first like it
I
wasn't
don't
the
know, I
first time,
wasn't
but it was might have been the second time. But she would she was on top of me, just like doing the riding motions, and she's super duper wet, like so wet that and she was a virgin and she didn't want to not be a virgin.
And
But
the
we were
ass?
butt naked. I'm on the bed, she's on top.
Wait,
like,
were you
doing
a
the
virgin
riding
too?
thing. No, I was not a virgin, but the first time was so fast and embarrassing. I still consider, I had zero experience. And so she's like on top riding me, and it was so wet. I was positive I was in. And
Where
I wasn't
was
in.
it? Was it
Where
like
was
a
it?
bottle of
Where was
water
it?
you put your dick in?
No, she
The
was just
butt?
extremely wet and warm and just literally grinding on me, butt naked, vagina
oh.
on top of my penis.
Did you wear a
like-
rubber?
No, I did not have a rubber on. No.
He's never worn a
I've
rubber.
Why don't you wear
How'd you
rubbers?
know it
He's
I
never
do.
worn a
I have
rubber.
never worn a rubber, and I've never I don't know how many times
hold
I
on.
can say
You've
this.
never
Hey, he
ever
made it through the 80s.
How dare you, motherfucker?
This fool's a god, dude. Like-
No, dude, rubbers are like the, no,
Ever,
The
never.
first time I ever wore a rubber, it broke. I may have tried a rubber once or twice after that, but just pulled it off.
I wear rubber a couple times. I wouldn't say.
I wear rubbers all the time when I have sex with other people.
But real quick, I don't. But real quick, like I'm laying on my
Not,
back,
like,
penis
not
like
recently,
up
let me
on my
just clarify
stomach.
that.
She's on top riding me,
Sounded
and I just
horrible.
felt like I thought I was having sex. And then like the more I got into it, and then she's like, West, like I can't actually. Like I don't want to act like she didn't want to not be a virgin.
what?
I thought it was already having
Whoa,
sex.
whoa. She didn't
So you
let
didn't have sex with
Did
this
you
chick?
fucking
She knew
kill
what
her?
She was doing.
Huh?
She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing. Yeah, I was a freshman. She was a junior, right?
Nice.
I'm laying in my bed.
Nice.
Parents are gone, and like dick.
Wait,
dick
she
up,
didn't let you have sex?
dick up on my stomach, right?
Yeah,
Just laying
yeah.
up. She's on top riding.
The old
And it's-
stripper mode. We all know this.
Right. Well, I didn't know this because I was a freshman, so I thought I was having sex. I thought I was
Did you
already
come?
having sex. No, I didn't come.
weird.
Doesn't
But
count.
I was getting like more and more, and then there was a point where like I thought I was going deeper in, but I was actually just like starting to breach. And then she was like, I don't like a real hardcore Christian girl, and she's like, no, I can't actually go. Like I can't actually like
God,
go
these Christian
in.
chicks seem so easy to fuck.
They are, but
Are
I
they?
didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing,
They're everywhere.
You
yeah.
didn't drop just the tip?
I don't think I even got the
He
tip
didn't
in there,
even-
but
probably
I
didn't
thought
even know what
dude,
that
but I thought I
was.
was in. I thought
Dude,
I was
this
in.
was the fucking
I thought I was
70s,
like,
dog.
dude,
How the
this-
fuck?
It's true.
This is the 70s.
He's probably an LSD.
Dude, my big old bush. I had this giant bush,
Yes.
her bush. There was no, I couldn't see down there because there was.
Wes
just
is on
bush.
LSD fucking a beanbag. He thinks he's a chick.
Hey,
He's like,
don't
it
call
didn't
that.
go in, man. It didn't
I had
go
a beanbag, dude.
Did
You know,
you
the
fuck a
worst part is
beanbag?
my parents were
I
out of
fuck a
town,
beanbag.
and she left her panties in my house, and my mom found them.
Oh,
Oh, you shouldn't have
Threw,
just
like,
said you.
no.
she came like I came home and she's angry. She just threw the panties at me, like
Smell 'em
literally
real quick?
threw them at me.
She throws them at each other.
She's like, "What are these?" And I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
"Oh fuck,
These are mine, mom.
damn, yeah."
Oh my God, Mom, thank you so much. whatever I have
Oh,
coming to
she's
me,
so
give it to
angry.
me. I'm just gonna be in my room for a month with these baddies. Do not knock on my fucking door.
It was a great experience though. Either
Of
way.
course it was.
Sex
dude.
is so awkward
Adolescence-
when you're like a teenage, like
adolescence.
adolescent.
My adolescence was very adolescent. It was very strange.
I feel like I missed out on a lot of opportunities. Like looking
no,
back now.
No, you didn't miss out on a lot of opportunities. Those
every
weren't
dude
coming
says
to
that.
you.
Yeah. Every
Really?
dude
Yeah,
says
they
that.
weren't coming
'Cause
to
you
you.
look back and you're like, if I would have
You're
known
like, if I would have
when I
known,
knew
nah,
that.
Really?
they weren't coming to
No,
you
that
anyway.
makes me
dog.
feel a lot better.
Yeah, I don't mean that as an insult. I
No,
mean
I
that as like,
actually makes me feel a lot better.
like you didn't. Yeah, what you got is what you got.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know much though. I didn't know any
Yeah,
better.
Barely
at
knew
all.
English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know how to do
you know how to
this.
say hot dog.
The penis goes
Put
into
the-
my penis.
Why
goes
are
I
you-
wonder-
into
I
your
wonder, like,
You got a
vagina.
Borat
I
accent. You
really
a
do
Borat?
wonder though, like
I
if,
didn't develop this. This is an American accent that I'm doing.
Yeah, I know you're pretty good at that.
yeah. But this is my real. That is how I talk. The penis goes into the vagina.
What were you saying, Wes?
that's the best accent you've ever done.
No, he does a
You know
pretty
what?
good. He does a pretty good Puerto Rican.
Oh, what's the difference? You do Puerto
Watch
Rican.
do it.
What's the difference?
Whoa,
I don't know the
racist.
difference.
Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall.
What is the difference between a Puerto
He goes
Rican
to England,
accent
he goes, what
and
the
a?
fuck you guys saying?
You
I
don't.
mean,
I
like,
understand
only
how it
Puerto
is.
Rican accent I know is from fucking Scarface, dude. You know?
Do the accents, bitch.
Yeah, do it.
Do it in Spanish. Do it in Spanish.
Yeah, I want to know the difference. Spanish
Mira,
accent.
papi, ¿cómo está? Te voy a vender la boca. ¿Vas a venir a mi casa a comer? Papi, mira
That's not
cómo.
an accent. That's actual.
Dude, you
That-
say
no,
don't.
no, dude, no. Well,
You
that's
nailed
a dude. There's different accents of
Pero
Spanish.
¿cómo vas a decir que yo hablo así? Mira,
Oh,
voy a ver.
okay. I misunderstood. I thought you were talking about different English accent, like somebody from Puerto Rico speaking in English
There
versus
is
somebody
another
from
one.
like
There's that
Brazil.
too.
There's that too.
There's
I
that
wouldn't
too.
know that.
But
There's
he's
that too.
doing it in Spanish.
I got
You know what it is?
Oye,
some-
mami.
sometimes when you're like when you don't know much about like the culture and stuff. Like my wife had the same thing when you're just like well, I thought all Hispanic accents sound the same. That's not
racist.
true. They're all very different.
They're all, yeah.
My wife, I need to get a haircut every 2 weeks, right? My wife will look at my hair and she'll be like, when we first got together, she's like, "What do you need a haircut?" There's, what the fuck? I'm like, "You need to fucking line this bitch up. What the fuck do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you got to line this shit up. Like, you don't see it." She's like, "Don't see it."
Don't see it at all. Me neither.
I know, but then like when I look, wait until week 3. Week 3's bad. If I don't get a haircut on week 3,
not for white people, it's not.
I
For
know
me, it's
it's
horrible.
not.
Week 3 looks just like week 2.
So there's
week 1, and
there's
week 4.
some cool things about being white, and there's some cool things about not being white. The cool thing about being white is that you guys don't need to do that shit often. But the thing that sucks about being white is fucking that slavery guilt thing, and you guys tan. That tan thing.
sucks.
That tan thing.
But yeah,
sucks.
burning is great.
And you have to
Tanning
vote
is,
for Trump.
Or I mean, burning is terrible. Tanning is great. You think tanning is a
Oh
bad
wait,
way?
what's the difference? I see. This is where I'm naive.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what's the difference?
What do you mean?
Dude, you know what the difference is? I could show you
One
right now.
hurts.
Like, what episode was it? Oh,
School me on this
when we were doing the when we were talking about the movie where we cut the dick off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that that footage I was showing you or
Yeah.
whatever, that's me burnt. You can't even tell. I looked at that. I'm like, dude, I am.
See,
burnt.
this is what's so weird
That's
about
so
this
crazy.
thing.
Okay, but remember
If I
when-
show you, I can
so
show
you
you right
can't
now
tell-
on my phone.
Wait. So you can't tell when I need a haircut?
No, not at
No,
all.
not at all.
That's so weird.
Nope.
And I can't tell when you're burnt.
What do you
so
mean?
crazy.
He's super red.
He turns red
You
sometimes.
remember-
He turns
Dude,
different
no,
colors
like that one time
sometimes.
he came back from golfing, he looked super fucked up.
Dude, I was burned.
Dude, he looked like tomato red.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't notice that?
Dude, white people sometimes turn different colors in front of me.
God, it's so.
So like, I'm just like, maybe he's in a mood.
He's in a mood.
He's like
He's
the
very
Hulk.
angry right now. He's turned red.
He's hungry.
I don't mean that as a joke.
You know the Hulk turns green when he's mad.
Well, this is
White
white
people do
people.
the same thing.
White people smash. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Wow.
Oh, the diversity here is just.
Yeah, I think it's more of just not.
Very flavorful.
I don't mean it like in a racial aspect. I just don't know.
It's okay.
I don't know. You know what? So like my son, like some shit will happen to my son. Like he had like a red spot. I'm like, what the fuck? He's red. And Jenny's like, he turns fucking red. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
My kid changes
Okay,
colors.
just like my kid changes colors, dude.
Like, do you blush, Brian?
He has Caucasian blood.
See, you can't
Dude,
tell.
for a couple of reasons. Like I don't remember the last time I got embarrassed.
Hmm.
It's hard for me. I have no shame anymore. And then and then two, like
So there's not even the
you can't
Just,
tell.
that's
Yeah,
not even an option.
yeah, it's not even it really is. And then like my pigment doesn't allow me to. That's gonna break.
He's like my pigment.
He's like, I have no soul, so it
Plus,
doesn't
I'm a
matter.
sociopath.
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah,
emotions.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
I don't feel. I don't have that feeling anymore.
Oh, dear Lord, Lord.
Please
All
stay
right,
tuned.
let us take a break. I gotta take a leak anyway.
So our next guest is a friend of mine from back in high school. What I remember from Keith, his name is Keith Yackey, is that he was a guy that could get people to listen to him no matter what. I remember in high school when you found Jesus, Keith. You would stand up.
I found him.
Yep,
I
yeah.
found
You would
him.
stand up on the
Like I
picnic
found him.
tables at lunchtime and preach to the masses.
Yes.
And then you were in a rock band for a while. You
Yeah.
became a motivational speaker, and maybe you still do that. We'll get into that. And now you
Sure.
are a comedian, stand-up comedian.
I do stand-up comedy.
I
yeah.
saw you. I saw you a couple days ago with a post that you were. I think you were opening for Brennan Schaub, one of my favorite people on the
Yeah.
planet. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So here to tell some crazy stories about a crazy life is Mr. Keith Yackey. Welcome to the show. Okay. So real quick, Keith,
Yeah, man.
I have to look. We all have to ask you this one question before
Sure.
we even get started. You'll know exactly what it is when we start to ask it. But when we were all working at the same place, circa 2005, 2006,
Okay.
in an office, I was flipping through OC Weekly, and I saw an article where Keith Yackey and his band pulled off one of the biggest dick moves ever.
Ever. Yes.
When you rented a giant semi-truck, drove
Yep.
it down the 101 freeway, parked it across the 101 freeway during traffic, got up on that on that truck and started playing music.
Yes.
Oh, that
Let
was
me fill in
you?
some.
I'm out.
Let me fill in some details.
Totally. That's why I gotta hear this story, dude. I gotta.
Because
hear this story.
A, we bought the semi.
You bought that?
B, we wrapped the entire thing, and it said 1.5 million homeless children in America. What are we doing about it?
Okay.
We shut down Sunset and the 101 Boulevard, and we wrote a song called Traffic Jam 101.
Okay.
We recorded it, and we shot a music video and everything for it. And so that's what we did. We shut down 3 of the 4 lanes. We basically built a hatch on top of the semi, popped up there, locked everything, and had barbed wire around it so nobody could get up. And we rocked out for about 45 minutes. Went to jail for all of 28 hours, so hashtag thug life there. And raised about $50,000 for homeless children.
Oh,
Spent
nice.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so that's
Spent
not that
about
much of a
Yeah,
dick move,
yeah,
dude.
okay. Wait, how much of that money went to the kids?
every bit of it.
All
Okay,
right,
all right,
I'm
okay,
in.
all right.
You got me. I'm back. I'm back
I'm
in.
back in.
I'm back in.
I'm back on the
I'm back
And
in.
Yaki
a,
Mobile.
and a good portion of that was me donating to the kids. I really had a huge heart for homeless children.
That's awesome.
And still do. And it wasn't, when I found out about the problem, it wasn't like, oh shit, man, these kids lost their parents and so they're out on the streets, like we need to go take care of them. Actually, like 3/4 of the kids on the streets would rather go and live on the streets because they're being sexually, mentally, or physically abused, and they would rather go dig for like trash and food in the dumpster than be
Spend
hurt
time
at
in
home.
that institution or at home. Oh, at home.
Yeah.
You bring up a good point
Yeah.
because sometimes I'll see kids that they'll grown and able kids, maybe 16 years old, and like motherfucker, just go home. Like I never
Yeah.
take into consideration like, well, home's not
Like home life
home's
can be
not
messed
fucking
up.
great.
Home might be the worst place you,
know?
can go.
Yeah, dude.
When and
Yeah,
and you got,
it's not like what we grew up with, man. Even if my dad was a dick, I'd be like, I'm running away, but like you give me a night, I'm like, all right, I'm back.
Right,
You guys
yeah.
feed me and clothe me, and you actually tell me you love me, I'm back. That's not this. That wasn't the situation for these kids. So we figured, well, what's the busiest, most trafficked spot in LA? It's Sunset Boulevard and 101. Well, let's shut that puppy down and let's rock and roll.
Do people still bring that up though? Do they see you and you're like, you're that fucking guy that shut down the 101? No?
No, very few people ever bring it up except when I met Joe Rogan for the first time. I said, because do you guys know he does a comedy bit about us shutting down the freeway?
No,
No,
I haven't heard
no.
that.
Yeah.
No.
So if you ever go on YouTube, look up dollar bills, y'all. And he does this clip about, he goes to the ATM and he's like, sit out in the ATM, go dollar bills, y'all, when the money comes out. But right after that, he said, have you ever heard these stupid songs that you can't get out of your head? He goes, I don't know if you heard about this, but this stupid band called Imperial Stars shut down the freeway, and here's the stupid song they wrote. And he did our lyrics. And then he goes, it's the song ever written. He goes, until that night when I was having sex with Mrs. Rogan from behind, I started singing, I'm a rock star, baby, living on the edge. He goes, I can't believe I'm singing these guys'
Oh, that's
stupid
awesome.
songs.
That's super
So I met him about a year ago, and we waited for him after the show. He was going to walk out. He was with Eddie Bravo and all like his entourage, and I said, hey, Joe, thanks for the shout out. I didn't realize you had sex with your wife to my song. He's like, and they all stopped. They're like, what's your band? What's your song? I'm like, Imperial Stars, Traffic Jam 101. He's like, he looked at me like, oh, like a real human being actually wrote that dumb song. So he shook our hand, took a picture with us. It was really fun.
so what's it like opening up for Shab?
Yeah.
It was insanity. I love stand-up comedy. I've been doing it for a little while now. But, to do it, like, so I just did the Brea Improv about a month and a half ago. And we filled the place, man. We put 600 people in there. It was almost packed to capacity. And it was really cool to be on a big stage in front of a lot of people. So sometimes guys will bring their own openers. Other guys just trust the local club to provide their own local guys. And I knew Wise Guys, and I knew Brendan doesn't want to do his, he just has them show up and bring, he doesn't bring his own guys. So I knew I could get on, and I got on, and we hit it off really well. And it was really cool because right when I got off doing my set, he's like, he goes, dude, you totally crushed. And then he quoted one of my, because I do this joke, I go, where's my gays? And so when I went backstage, Brendan was like, he's like, where's my gays?
That's right.
And I'm like, yeah. I said, dude, I said, you normally I get a lot more response, especially if I'm performing in Hollywood or Brea or Southern California. So yeah. So it was epic. He's a really cool dude.
What did you do before you started comedy? And the reason why I asked that question is because just recently I saw a post from you on Instagram where you almost just went, I've been doing this shit for 10 years or however many years. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on this 30 years of just recycled Tony Robbins kind of bullshit. I'm done with it. I'm doing comedy. And then a few weeks later, you got a picture with Brendan Schaub. So what I want to, what happened? How did you get started? And how did you decide that's not what you want to do anymore?
So it's not that I quit Motivational. It's not that I quit my business. And I'll tell you about that business here in a second. It's just I've now been getting on a lot more bigger stages with bigger names because I felt that my comedy was now to a point where I know I can go on stage and crush in front of Brendan Schaub and him go, dude, you fucking, like I have a video and he goes, dude, you fucking killed.
That's awesome.
And because I never wanted to be like a shitball comedian that just went in and threw my money around and whatever. I respect the craft and I have such a reverence for what stand-up is that I always wanted comedians to be like, okay, he's a cool dude. The guy's wicked smart at business, but fuck, dude, he's funny. I always wanted them to at least respect me for my funny. So that's that. Now, when it comes to my business, I was actually a pastor. I don't know if you knew that part of me or not, but I actually went on to pastor a church. As soon as we graduated high school, I went to pastor a church up in this small podunk town right outside of Bozeman, Montana.
Jeez.
So we started this church. I had a bunch of kids. I married a gal. I went up and did that from 18 till I was 26. After 26, that's right around the time, 26, 27, that's right around the time my mom passed away from cancer. So it was like a big world view shift for me, like, holy shit, somebody I love so much now is gone. And her dying words to me, not on her deathbed, but in the last few months, was like, Keith, I regret a lot of my life. I didn't go after the things I wanted to go after. I didn't become who I wanted to become. I'm begging you, don't say the same things I'm saying on my deathbed when you get to yours.
Whoa,
and it radically changed my life because I was afraid to start a business because I didn't think I would be a smart businessman. I was afraid to do certain things. So I'm like, I don't know. I've never done that. I don't think I can do that. So it was that moment that I said, you know what? Fuck it. My mom actually told me when we were watching like this Flip This House TV show, and the guy on there was a total douchebag. And my mom looked at me, she goes, you could totally beat that guy. I'm like, yeah, he's a douchebag. He doesn't understand how to work with people or anything. So that's what gave me the idea of possibly going to do it. And then, yeah, man, I took to it like a fish to water. It was my thing.
So, Keith, my big question is, what was that post all about? When you,
Okay, yeah, sorry, we got to talk, okay.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, is I built a couple of similar companies with some buddies of mine. We did really, really well. We built a couple, actually 9-figure companies. So I got to see the insides and the workings of how it all worked. And I've become almost curmudgeonly about the whole industry because there is a lot of people just selling a bunch of horseshit of people who don't know any better. And they're just like, well, I guess I should buy this stuff. And so every leader I've gotten to meet, whether it's Grant Cardone or all of those guys, I know them all. And some of them have actually spoken on my stage. There's some good ones and there's some bad ones. So it just gets old. The horse shit that gets sold gets really old. That's all that post was saying. So I still have my coaching companies. I still believe in motivating and inspiring and instructing and enlightening people on how to live a better life. I do believe there's a formula for it. I do believe there are steps and habits that you can build that will just not hopefully make you successful. They will make you successful. The same way if you jump off a 10-story building, you're going to die at the bottom. But there's a lot of charlatans and a lot of people that are just full of puffery, and it's just like, fuck this. I've caught myself just becoming almost like a cynical, critical kind of asshole as of late.
That's what that post seemed like. So I was like, whoa, what is going on here?
Yeah. And maybe it's the comic coming out in me because as a comic I see a lot of shit and I view it through a different lens.
You mentioned that you were really comfortable because you were a priest and you were used to going up on stage and everything else. How was your first stand-up performance? Were you nervous at all? Did you kill? Was it did you Did you bomb? He laughed.
Yeah, dude. I ate a big Black Panther dick. Dude.
Yes.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Deep in my heart, I've always believed I could be a good stand-up comedian. And my biggest fear was if I tried it and failed, then my dreams of wanting to be one would be totally damaged and dashed. So I
That
thought, well,
fear
if
of
I don't
success.
do it, I can always hold out this false belief I can do it. What'd you say?
Like that. Some people have this, fear of success, like kind of almost how you just explained that. Where
Yeah.
you know, I don't really want to try this because if I try it and I suck, then you know there goes all of my hopes and dreams. So I just rather not try
Exactly
it at all.
right.
You know.
That's exactly what I did. Anytime I said I want to do something, I just hire a coach. I hire the best coach I can find. This guy toured with Andrew Dice Clay for 27 years.
Damn.
Jesus.
Like he's Andrew Dice Clay's best friend. So I'm like, okay, well, this guy knows a thing or two about the comedy scene and how to write jokes, and the guy's super funny. We would meet at Starbucks, and he goes, I don't want you to say hi to me. I don't want you to acknowledge me. I want you to walk in, sit down right across from the handicap table, and he goes, I want you to do 5 minutes, and I'm your only audience member. And that morning I was getting it ready, and I texted him. I said, hey, this is stupid. I'm not doing this. This is lame. He's like, cool, are you the teacher now?
Oh shit. Oh,
And I'm
shit.
like, no, okay, I'll see you at 2. And then I started complaining to my fiance. I'm like, this is so fucking dumb. Does guy know anything? And she goes, oh, cool. So, like, you're going to pay him a bunch of money, but you're not going to, like, do what he says? Like, you don't know shit about this. And I'm like, you're right. That was my most nervous set I've ever done. I walked in there. I did 5 minutes of, we're going to use air quotes, comedy in front of him. And once I got over that fear, it was like, okay, I actually can do this. And this is what he told me. And I just needed this vote of confidence. He goes, that wasn't that funny, but you have funny in you, and we're going to pull it out.
Oh, no,
And now
that's
you're
cool.
opening for
Okay,
Brendan
cool.
Schaub.
That's
and
cool.
Killing it.
And so, but
killing it.
that's what encouraged me. And then I realized, oh my God, I can actually do this. And then I just kept going up, and I kept hiring a coach, and I've got actually 3 comedy coaches. And I would work on my bits, I'd work on my sets. I'm like, okay, how does this work? And what do you think of this? And I actually have a studio in my house with a microphone, a cable, everything that I run my bits on all the time, and I just drill it because I can
Nice.
tell you those bits inside and out.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
Keith, I'm so fucking glad you came on. You're fucking game. I had to hear that crazy ass story, the 101 story. It's not the dick move we thought it was.
No.
It's not the dick move.
It's
It's actually very
It
nice.
was
It's not
for
the
the
dick move
children.
Wes thought it
It was for
was.
the
Yeah.
children,
Yeah.
totally.
No,
Yeah.
we
We're
told
trying to
him.
help kids. But
Dude,
dude,
thank you so much, man, for coming on.
Did it? Do you think it will add value to anybody listening, or was it just entertainment? Like, is there anything else you want to know?
No,
mean,
I think anybody trying to get into the game and having fear of having to do so, whether it's comedy or anything else at that, just hearing that, that's a lot of good shit and a lot of good information.
Yeah, it's your
that-
story, dude.
Yeah,
It's a
that
great
can pass
story.
forward to other people so that they're able to say, like, you know what, maybe I do need to just stop being a bitch and just hurry up and get the shit done on any aspect. Comedy,
Yeah.
sports, entertainment, business, whatever it is. Going after and conquering your fears is, just like your mom, like your mom said, you don't want to be on your deathbed and you regret, particular things that you didn't try to go
And you took
try
that
to
dead
accomplish.
serious,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
you are not going to go to your deathbed regretting
Yeah,
anything, I can tell.
You
I can
stopped the
tell right
101, my friend.
now.
You stopped
Yeah,
the
well, you know
101.
what's interesting, and it sounds like we're wrapping this up. I'll just want to say one
Yeah.
more thing.
Yeah, of course.
And that's the driving motivation for a lot of the stuff I do now. Like what I've got cooking coming up right now, we're about ready to do a combat comedy tour for all the military bases stateside with some massive named comedians.
Nice.
And these are me and my buddy Phil. We're the ones putting them on. We're funding them, and I'm going to perform on them. So I'm excited
Nice.
I'm excited to see where that goes. But I'm
Do you want to plug that? Is there anything you want to plug?
not yet.
All right.
But
Yeah,
I'm just saying I'm just getting started, and you haven't seen nothing yet, man.
Man,
I'm 40 years old next month, and I feel like I'm 16, and I just got behind the wheels of my very first car.
Cheers,
Hell yeah.
motherfucker. Cheers.
Well,
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you having me on, man. It's such an honor.
so much for doing the show, brother.
Appreciate it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's very inspirational to see shit like this, especially with people that's going out and living their dreams, dude. You know, living their dreams. So it's very motivational and inspirational to hear your story. And I again thank you so much for doing the show, man. We genuinely appreciate it.
All right. I appreciate you guys.
All
Thanks so
right,
much.
Later,
Peace.
Q. Thank you, man.
We're back. All right. I watched one of the best heavyweight boxing matches that I have personally ever witnessed in my entire fucking life.
Canelo versus.
Nope, they're in
Triple G.
heavyweights.
Oh.
Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury was one of the best heavyweight fights that I've ever seen in my fucking entire life. Now you can fucking email us and say, what about fucking the Muhammad Ali days, Brian? Shut up, stupid. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
your
what the
voice
fuck
sucks.
I saw, and your voice is stupid. I'm talking about what I've seen in my life, in my opinion. This is my opinion only. So if you don't like it, you can just tune out now, but don't.
Don't
But
tune out.
No, don't.
Subscribe, rate, and
Yeah,
review.
but if you're gonna tune out, subscribe, rate, and review before you tune out. The Donkey Show podcast
And then
on
tune back in.
Instagram. Then tune back in if you don't like it. But you can go fuck yourself if you think that I'm gonna care about your opinion.
Right.
I definitely think that this was one of the best heavyweight fights. We're talking about a power puncher in Deontay Wilder. We're talking about a motherfucking one of the best technical boxers that I've ever seen in Tyson Fury. This motherfucker is 6'9" and he moves like butter. He couldn't get hit. Could not get hit. The entire fight could not get hit. Except for those 2 times.
When you got knocked down.
That's two times.
Dude,
Yeah.
here's the thing. So this fight was so good for a billion reasons. There's a fighter that's out in the UK. His name's Anthony Joshua. Apparently, or supposedly, he's supposed to be the best boxer, and the best heavyweight in the world. He does not want to fight, for some reason or another, Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury.
What? Wait, what?
Anthony Joshua
Uh-huh.
Doesn't want to
does
fight
not
either
want
of
to
those
fight.
dudes?
Dude, this guy looks like a fucking black Greek goddess.
So
I've seen him.
is he saying I
You've
don't want
seen
to
him?
fight them, or
no,
he's just
but
dodging?
they're
I know
dancing.
who he
They're dodging around. They're doing weird shit.
Okay.
He makes a shitload of money, and he only fights in England.
Uh-huh.
He's making a shitload of money at the gate. So he doesn't want to fight Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury. And in my humbled opinion, he would lose to either one of those guys.
Oh, really?
I don't think he can outbox, or I don't think his power is big enough to knock out Tyson Fury. To knock him out, you can probably knock him down. I don't think he'll knock him out. And with Deontay Wilder, I think Deontay Wilder just hits way too hard for Anthony Joshua. I do not think that Anthony Joshua has a chance against either one of those gentlemen.
So sorry, really quick. So do you think that he shares your opinion, and that's why he doesn't want to fight them?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Those are the two best heavyweights out there right now, for a couple of different reasons. So let me give you a little bit of backstory. First off, do the backstory behind Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury beat a gentleman named Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko was not only did he fuck Hayden Panettiere from Heroes and got her pregnant. And they have a
Whoa.
kid
Oh, the
together.
top-
that little
Oh, no
tiny
way.
chick, that
Yep.
cheerleader?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's who that guy is.
Yeah, that's who
shit.
Vladimir Klitschko is. So
Oh.
Vladimir
Got her
Klitschko
pregos, huh?
got her pregos and was
Oh.
married to her.
Not
dude.
all guys are heroes, huh?
She's hot too.
Yeah,
dude.
she's.
So I think she's hot. You think she's hot?
Before.
Well, she was
No,
when she was in
was
Heroes. I have
in
no
her-
idea
yeah.
what she looks like now.
She doesn't
you
look
know.
very good.
She's.
now.
I haven't seen her
Time.
now,
She's
so I
damaged.
don't know.
She's damaged good.
But anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Hayden Panettiere?
Well, she got pregnant, you know.
Okay.
Oh, after that. Gotcha. I'm just kidding.
I'm not kidding.
So that's Vladimir.
Spale's wife is listening to
I
it right
know.
now, going.
So Vladimir Klitschko was like no one could fuck with him. Tyson Fury fought Vladimir Klitschko, and he won on a decision that was like no one would even question it. He just outboxed him the whole time. Tyson Fury then went on. He's like, that was my goal. After I reached my goal, I didn't know what the fuck to do. Everything felt the same. I thought after I reached my goal, after I beat him, after I got the WBC championship, I thought like life would just be different, and it just wasn't. He's like, so I was like kind of chasing this like high. So what he did is like he kind of got a little crazy. He started having a little bit of mental health issues. He started doing drugs. He started doing fucking started drinking a lot. He said the first time he tried cocaine was when he was 27. He's 30. So
He gained a bunch of weight.
he
'cause
gained
ballooned like 400 pounds.
he ballooned up to 420 pounds.
Is that why
Damn.
is that why his body looks like that? Like
No,
he
it
has
always
all
looks
this
like that. He
loose-
has dad
Oh.
bod. He has dad bod. Excuse
Dad
me.
bod?
So
Bad
his
dad bod.
he's just a big. He's also 6'9".
Yeah, I see huge.
He's
Yeah, it's
6'9",
huge, yeah.
but he's always kept pretty lean at a 200, 260, 250 area, and then
Yeah, he
he'll
double down.
dude. And then he started doing drugs, and he started becoming suicidal, and he was like fucking 450 pounds, and the WBC stripped him of his belt. They're like, you're not gonna be able to defend this shit. So that's what happened on Tyson Fury. He was fighting for mental health. He was like, you know what? I saw Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder called me out. This was a personal accomplishment for me. I wanted to get back in there. I wanted to fucking face this mental health. He got a psychiatrist. He's had family around him. So his story. He's this underdog story that you're trying to get.
Also, real
go
quick,
ahead.
did he? I heard this. I don't know if it's true. Did he donate his entire purse? To
Oh, yeah.
some kind of
$10 million to fucking mental health.
Oh shit!
Come on, dog.
Wow.
Come on,
heard
dog.
some-
Yeah, I
Come
saw
on,
that.
dog.
Damn.
10 million. He fucking donated.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now
Who
let me.
lets go of
And
10 mil like that.
yeah, he
Right?
just got a bunch of money. He's like, this is not for me. This isn't about money. But I do need to confirm that because I've heard it, but I haven't
too.
I
seen
saw
a
it, yeah,
confirmation anywhere. So
No.
that's what I heard. I don't want to stamp that yet.
We'll roll with it.
Yeah. We'll just say that instead, just for the story's sake. So that's Wilder's story.
Tyson.
On the Tyson Fury story. Deontay Wilder's story is that he just fucking hits very hard. He hits really hard. That's just his thing. He's a power puncher. He's a black dude. He's outspoken. He's charismatic. He's humble. He's not a dick. Like he's not like a Floyd Mayweather type.
He's not like a to this day. kind
To
of a guy.
this day. He's
Is he out endurance? Is he like a
bro.
endurance?
Where is he out
Both
of?
of them had endurance. I think he fights out of Tennessee. Don't quote me on that. Like Tennessee, somewhere. He's got that country strength. He's 6'7",
Yeah.
ripped as fuck,
Yeah.
but he's skinny.
His
But if
legs
you look
are-
at his back, this motherfucker's back looked like if he really wanted to
He's
fly,
top heavy.
if he really wanted to
top
fly,
heavy.
Yeah.
he could just fucking
He's like me. Skinny.
spin his arms.
He's like
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Skinny.
Kinda like John
His
Jones.
black- dude.
Like,
but his back,
sticking
if
the
you look
top.
at his back muscles, because all of your power punching is all coming from your back.
Back and
Dude,
shoulder.
this motherfucker is a skinny motherfucker at a heavyweight, knocking motherfuckers out, dog.
Just like me.
He's knocked out everybody. Not like you. He's knocked out every single person he's ever fought,
Damn.
Almost, I think. I like. What
except
is he?
for one.
Yeah, I thought I
Two.
saw his record.
Two.
Was like, it was
He-
like 39-0.
The
and
one he didn't knock out. He
38
didn't knock
knockouts
out
or something.
fucking Tyson Fury. He did. He knocked him down.
Wait, he
Twice,
was
right?
Wait, he had
Twice.
all knockouts before Tyson Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn.
Yeah, crazy. So
Damn.
he's just a fucking power. He's a heavy
he
hitter.
did, and he did knock out. He
he was
technically
out. So,
knock
okay,
out
so I'm
Tyson
gonna get into
Fury.
that. I'm gonna get
hard.
into that.
All right.
So if you watch the fight round 1 through 7, you gotta get, in my humbled opinion, 1 through 7. And I heard Brandon Schaub's opinion about this, and I disagree.
Okay.
1 through 7. 1 through 9. I think Tyson Fury was winning every single round until he got knocked down, which is in round 9.
Round 9.
So he got knocked down. I'll explain. He got knocked down in round 9. Tyson Fury, or I keep fucking mixing these up. Deontay Wilder could not hit Tyson Fury. Could not hit him, dog. And Tyson Fury was only bap, bap. His punches don't knock you out, but he's such an elusive striker.
Point. He's
Dog,
scoring
he's
points.
have you ever seen a 6'9" technical boxer?
I don't watch boxing, so.
Oh my god. Well, it doesn't
There's-
happen. Let me just
That's a
fucking
giant,
It's
dude.
dog. It's a fucking giant that can fucking outbox you, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and he's smooth with it, dog. Like he has this unorthodox way of fighting. So he made his comeback. He's like, I'm gonna go back into boxing. He fought 2 fights before he fought this Deontay Wilder fight. The 2 fights that he fought were very boring. He was just technically fighting. He just like, I just need a couple decisions, just technically fighting. Won both of them. I just want to fucking get in there, fucking. So he came back from 450 pounds, came back to his normal weight, goes back to motherfucking fight Deontay Wilder, and in my opinion, fucking won.
Okay.
He fucking won, dude.
But it was a draw, right?
It ended up being a draw. But fucking Tyson Fury won that fucking fight. If we're going based, one of the judges had it 111 to 115, which is fucking bullshit.
I don't understand the point. Thing.
They pretty much had fucking Tyson Fury losing every fucking round.
Tyson Fury losing it. Okay.
That's
'Cause,
what
like,
that one
I
judge
heard-
had.
I heard
Yeah,
Schaub
yeah.
talk about his thing, and Schaub was saying, well, there was 2 10-8 rounds for Wilder because those are knockdown rounds, right? So
So
he
Wilder's it's already gonna be biased to the round 9 and round 12
Uh-huh.
because Wilder knocked him down in round 9 and round 12.
So what is it? Is that a 2 points per round, like 2 points for him?
I don't
and-
really know.
Me
I don't really
neither.
know.
That's the one
That's-
thing.
yeah.
Is I just
But
don't
they had
understand
they
the
had a
scoring.
rematch clause in their contract.
That has nothing to do with what I'm saying right now. I'll get to that though.
Mm.
So with Deontay Wilder pretty much losing everyone's like,
So
fuck,
you felt like
if he
Fury
stays,
got robbed. Are you getting to the point where
yeah,
Fury, like you're
if
gonna
he
say Fury
stays
got
if he
robbed?
stays doing what he's doing right now, Deontay Wilder lost this fight. Boom, knocks him down in the 9th.
Mhm.
But Tyson Fury gets back up really quickly. He keeps fighting. Tyson Fury fought like he never got knocked down. Round 11 comes, my internet goes out from the site I was streaming on.
Dude, you might.
You gotta
get-
show
But
me
I
how to
know
do
what
that.
happened. But I know what
I don't
happened.
know
I'm not
how to
gonna
do
mention it.
that.
But I know what
literally
I
had to Google how do I free stream stuff.
Hey,
I'll
hey,
say-
hey, we'll
I'll
talk
talk
about it
about it
off the
behind the
air.
after
We'll
air.
talk about that off
You gotta
the
get us pulled, man.
I know,
What the
I know.
fuck you doing, dog?
Oh, dude, hashtag
so-
fuck Instagram. Anyway,
Yeah. So yeah, hashtag
Yeah.
fuck Instagram.
For real.
So round 11 happens. I missed it. Round 12 happens. I got in. Gets knocked out. Tyson Fury gets knocked down by Deontay Wilder
in the last round.
in the 12th round. Think about this. These are two heavyweights that lasted 12 fucking rounds.
Mhm.
Their endurance is through the fucking roof. On top of that, think about this. Those motherfuckers are huge. 167, 169?
Yeah, their bodies
Yeah.
require massive amounts of
Yeah,
energy. to
dog.
keep
And the
moving
fact
like
that they went 12 fucking rounds, they could have went 8 more rounds. Both of them.
Yeah.
Crazy. So
Insane.
much respect to both those motherfuckers because both of them are enormous motherfuckers and they went 12 rounds. The one I gotta give the cake to is fucking Tyson Fury because he gets knocked down in the 12th and he's not just knocked down, but he's knocked out.
Mhm.
If you look at him, his head is looking up at his head's on the canvas. He's looking up at the ceiling. He got hit with the 1-2, got knocked down, and he's looking up at the ceiling. And maybe like 4 seconds go by, and everyone's like, "Fucking Deontay Wilder's celebrating, like he's shimming." Ooh,
Yeah, I saw his walk away.
shimming. He's like,
"Walk
and it was a great
away."
knock. It was a great walkaway, Mark Hunt walkaway
Yeah,
knockout.
totally.
And this motherfucker gets up. Tyson Fury fucking gets up, dog. And they interviewed him after this, and they're like, "How'd you get up?" And he's like, "The hands of God."
Yeah.
And dog, you know I'm not super religious, but fucking I agree with them. That had to have been a divine intervention for that motherfucker to get up from there. Dog, for this motherfucker to go from dead to alive. But check this out. It wasn't just like getting up and you know, after you get knocked out, you get knocked out and get up and do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get knocked out and get up and do anything.
Mhm.
He got knocked out, got up, and I think
Kept
won the
fighting.
rest of the round.
Dude,
Kept
that's the
fighting.
weirdest thing.
Crazy,
Insane,
right?
Dude,
Dude, that's
Dude.
insane.
Like, do you remember that TJ Dillashaw Cody Garbrandt fight, the very first one,
Oh,
Yeah.
where Cody knocks down TJ right at the bell,
He
and
got
TJ like
saved.
wobbles back
Yeah.
and sits on his corner. TJ needed
Yeah.
all 3
Yeah.
minutes of that just to get his mind
Just get
back.
head back.
Yeah.
Dude, not Wilder. Fury had 2 seconds to get his fucking brain
Yeah.
back in order.
And start boxing.
yeah, then
boxing.
boxing
So, dude,
again.
I don't. If
That's
you watch
crazy.
it, it's crazy. This shit look like straight Undertaker shit.
Yep, that's
Like,
that's the yeah.
Everyone was like, he's out, dude. His body's limp, staring up at the fucking ceiling, eyes rolled back in the fucking back of his head. The fact that this motherfucker got up and did anything, I'll repeat it again, anything. This motherfucker could have got any one of those happened to us. We couldn't get up and say our name. Let's box. This motherfucker got up and won the rest of the round. Didn't just box. Didn't just hold his own. Won. He dazed Deontay Wilder in the fucking 40 seconds that was left in the fight.
I wonder if-
Dazed him.
I wonder if like Deontay had just
After getting knocked out cold, son.
yeah, dude. I wonder if like Deontay had like
Crazy.
just dumped like the adrenaline,
Yeah,
everything
probably.
dumped.
Good question.
You know?
So good
He's
question.
like,
They
yeah,
actually
He's like,
asked.
oh, I'm done.
They actually asked that
Dump.
question. I don't remember what he answered, but that's a great question because, dude, after you knock some, this would happen with Michael Bisping, Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Celebrate.
Anderson
dumped it
Silva
all.
celebrated, thought he won, dumped all this fucking adrenaline, and then it's like, oh, you still have to fight. Like what?
Like, wait,
It's
what?
almost like peep this. It's almost like you're fucking a chick, like you bust a
Just
nut,
gonna
you
say
bust that
that.
nut, And then she's like, "We're going right now." I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
relax,
yeah.
relax,
go right now.
Some tough-
We go right now,
Nah.
bitch." Excuse me. So that's what it's like.
Oh, that's
If
crazy.
you've never played sports or anything like that, I mean, just watching these two, and then at the end, the way they treated each other, they're like, "We're two fucking kings." It was so funny because Deontay Wilder was like, they were in the ring, and Deontay Wilder, they're hugging and they're being so respectful, and Deontay Wilder gets on the mic. He's like, "Yeah," he's like, "We're talking about number 1 and number 2 right here," and he puts his hand out to a Fury. He's like, "We're number 1 and number 2 right here," and Fury's like sitting there like, "Nigga, like I'm not number 2 like that."
I thought it was Fury who said that.
No, Deontay Wilder said, "We're number 1 and 1," because they were
Oh, like so he
clowning.
pointed to himself, like I'm
He's
number
like,
one.
"I'm number 1,
right,
he's
yeah.
number 2
Number
right here," which was awkward
what the
because he was
fuck?
like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Like, wait, what?
But he still shook his hand. It was all
Yeah.
love. It was all respect.
Yeah.
They were actually calling out Anthony Joshua.
Right.
And the reason they're calling out Anthony Joshua is for a couple of different reasons. They are the top 3 in that division, you know? And he's a money machine. He's making hand over fist fucking money out
English
fighting
guy.
in England.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua. So he's out in England, and they want to obviously fight one of the best. They obviously want to fucking go, like, you know, and
So
fucking
would
Will,
the-
will
so would the
Anthony
money
Joshua
fight-
only fight in England?
so far for the most part, yes, he's making too much money in England.
So
To
wouldn't
go
the money
anywhere
fight
So
be
he's selling
Fury
out Wembley
Joshua?
Stadium. Say it again.
Fuck.
Wouldn't the money fight be Fury Joshua
If
since
Fury
Fury's also
will,
from England?
Fury in my opinion, in the eyes of Anthony Joshua's management, Fury beats Anthony Joshua. The money machine stops.
Oh,
Isn't Fury a gypsy?
Gypsy King.
Gypsy King.
King.
Yeah, that's his.
That's his
his
name.
name, right?
He's a Gypsy
Gypsy
King. So Tyson Fury, very interesting.
Bet he
You'll
likes
listen to him
dads.
talk. He's doing his press conference and he's just talking. He's got all these bruises on his face, and then he just starts singing like "Sweet Caroline."
Yeah. No, not Sweet Caroline.
Was it?
Bye bye, Miss
Oh
American
yeah,
Pie.
bye Miss America.
Yeah, I saw that
And then
part, yeah.
all of his
and then Mike
teammates,
drops.
yeah, all of his teammates get in on it. They're
Yeah.
like, "Dude, gypsies seem like fun."
Hell yeah.
He
The
seems
way
like a great
he's
time.
dressed, he's dressed like Brad
I
Pitt
love
from
him.
Fight Club. Like he got all
I
his
bet
shit
he likes
from-
I love
dads.
him.
Dude, he dresses
Like
like
Dex?
You like
he
Dex?
dresses like Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. I fucking love those characters, dude. And I love the heavyweights, and I love the heavyweight. I love these two heavyweights, and I love what's happening in boxing right now. I love it. I love it. This was a great year for boxing. I know we don't talk about boxing a lot on here, and I was a huge advocate for saying boxing is dead. In my humble opinion, again, boxing's not dead.
Coming back? Or never died, in your opinion?
It was on life support. Dude, you know what? Boxing will never do good without a strong heavyweight division. If the heavyweight division's whack, then all of boxing's whack.
Are you a big fan of the Creed movies?
So Vince came back. I saw the first one. I was like, whatever.
I saw
And then
I
I
saw
saw-
half of the first one.
So I saw
thought
the
it was alright.
first one,
That was
and then
good.
it's
That was good.
whatever. It
It's
seems
better
like it's
than
the
last
same.
couple Rocky movies.
It's the same model.
Yeah, there's not gonna be much change. Like, dude,
It's
the
the
Rocky
same-
movies are gonna be like the Fast and the Furious shit. Like, they're just gonna keep doing it.
It's the same model. Yeah, and then I saw Rocky 2. Or sorry, Creed 2, and Creed 2 was.
You saw Creed 2?
So
Oh, I'm sorry. Vince came over. He saw Creed 2, and we have this word that we use. It's called fire stickable.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Or
And
like
if you don't even need to
Netflix,
know
yeah.
what the fuck it is, and you
Yeah.
know what the fuck it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I do know what it is.
Yeah, fire. Like, dude, that's
Like
fine.
that Bohemian Rhapsody.
Fire
It's fire
stickable.
stickable.
I
No
like the
shit,
movie. I watched it in the theaters. But fire stickable.
Yeah. You know what I do when I want to watch a bunch of movies that are in the theaters? I just go really early and I just go one movie, second movie, third movie. I
Oh,
have
you
a
theater
movie
hop.
mar- Yeah,
Theater
theater
little
hop.
hopper.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I don't
can't
know.
do that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I got this moral thing going on.
Oh, I thought you because of your kids.
No, fuck
Oh,
my kids.
no,
Moral
that's
kids.
more- that's
Dude,
Fuck
more-
my kids, he's
That's
a-
more camouflage.
You're
Dude.
just dude. You're a grown ass man with two kids.
I'm not taking
Can't
my
be
kids to the
theater.
movie theater, dude.
You want to be with
Oh,
No,
you
you
don't
can't do
take
that.
your kids to. Oh wait. No, when
You can't do that.
when I was saying theater hop, I meant like you'll pay to see one movie, and when it's over, you'll just walk across.
I think go and see the
Just
other
Yeah,
I
I
one.
used
another
to
one
do
without
that. So
paying.
what I stopped doing,
Okay, yeah,
I stopped
okay.
doing anything that morally I think is wrong.
No, well, didn't you just stop living?
I know.
Bruh. Come
Um,
on.
this isn't a better than thou thing, but I don't know if it's true or if it's not true. Who knows within this weird universe we live in? But when I was doing fuck shit, sly fuck shit wasn't like really going Gucci for me.
I
And
feel
I'm
like I feel like some things are very like acceptable. Like if you're
here's
if you're,
the thing:
if
if I
you're-
know it's wrong, I don't do it.
I don't
That's
feel
just
this
it.
is wrong. I feel very happy
Then
when
do
I do these
it.
things.
Do what you think is right, my brother.
Yeah.
But if I feel
I feel comfortable.
if I feel it's wrong, like if I feel it's wrong, I'm like, fuck. And
There's-
I'm disappointed
There's
too.
things that are black and white when it comes to wrong, but this I feel like it's just like, yeah.
What do you use to justify that?
What?
To justify stealing 2 movies?
Dude, it's fucking expensive.
Stealing 2 movies. It is fucking expensive.
Dude, they
that
can go
is for
suck
sure.
a dick. No, actually, it can go suck 3 horse
3
dicks.
dicks.
If you buy some popcorn and a Coke, you've paid for 4 movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I'll say that.
Fuck
Yeah.
yes, dude.
I don't. I probably do that in other aspects of this fucking.
What do you think would happen if you got caught?
Nothing.
Nothing?
They just kick
I
you
know
out.
Maybe,
nothing
like, get
happens,
out.
dude.
Yeah.
We used to fucking theater hop at fucking
At the block.
At the block,
Yeah.
and they catch us, and we're like, "Oh man, what the?" All right, we'll leave, and then
Yeah.
we'll just go right back in the next. Dude,
They
we
don't
used
care.
to do is at in Fullerton. This is just a little thing. In Fullerton, all of the back doors of the movies would just the door doesn't snap. If someone walks out through the back door, which no one does,
Yeah, but
I mean,
every once in a
peop-
while,
you can walk towards the screen and walk out. There's doors behind that.
Yeah,
man.
totally.
Oh,
That's how I
yeah.
used to get it. Like, I never like
Yeah.
theater hop, but like my buddy would pay,
Yeah,
My buddy
Fullerton
would
AMC
pay.
20.
and then he'd just go and he's like, "Dude, I'm gonna go to that door." So he'd pay.
Yeah.
He'd come in, whatever. And we just split
Everyone-
the
Yeah,
cost.
and dude, it's the easiest way to sneak somebody in, to
Totally.
sneak in.
In
That's
the
how we
back,
would get in and out.
yeah.
Theater,
They have to be making money. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. How
Theaters
much
are,
they have
dude.
to-
Theaters,
they're
dude.
loaded.
Half of these motherfuckers. Where's the cost? Popcorn.
It's from dude. It's from the movie. It's from the movie.
movie.
Like the movie rights.
The studios. Yeah.
yeah, but
yeah,
they
like
gotta.
the
If
right
there's
to-
no place to distribute to watch the
I'm
movies,
sure they have some sort of contract, anyways.
All I'm saying is they
dude,
probably
movie
got
theaters
little
is
overhead.
A dying thing. Like movie theaters is a dying concept. It's like
Yeah.
Movie
dude,
theaters
pretty
need to
soon,
get more prestigious. I need a better experience.
They
Then
do.
you
They
oh
have-
tally.
dude,
The only
they
time I
have-
go
Yeah.
is at Fashion Island.
Yeah.
Fashion
Dude,
Island
they have like
literally has
recliners now.
Okay.
They can
I-
serve you
waiters, a
food.
button. You press a
Yeah.
button and a waiter comes.
They
This
bring
needs
you
to be a better
booze.
experience. It
Only
can't
way.
be just I walk in, I watch the movie. No,
But
no.
then it's that
I need that
money.
fucking. I need that fish. The fish fucking put my feet in the fucking thing, and the fish eating my cuticles off
Yeah,
of my fucking
yeah.
shit. I need someone doing my fucking hair.
And you know what? And
Give
even that is
massage.
not as good as experience of me just watching
Watching
a
it at
movie
your
at
house,
home.
Nothing's
dude.
better than
I
that.
got a big ass fucking screen and a
Yeah.
surround sound unit, and fucking I can lay in my.
You know
bed
what
and
I'm
eat
really
whatever I
terrified
want,
about?
And it's free. Like, why would I not want to do that?
You know what
Yeah,
I'm terrified
I
about?
agree with
All
that.
these streaming services starting up their own, like Disney starting off and snatching things off Netflix. I just heard of that.
I know Daredevil's gone.
Warner Brothers or whatever the fuck.
All these people. You know what they're gonna do
start their
though?
own, dude.
You know what they're gonna do?
Bullshit.
This is my opinion. I think this is. I sound like Anderson Silva. In my opinion, it's normal. In my opinion, I think it's gonna fucking kill the streaming shit.
Yeah, it's gonna
Because
go
what's
back
gonna
to
happen
cable.
is like,
no one's gonna
well,
pay
dude, come on, man.
$10
There's
a
like,
month
yeah,
for 8
for
different fucking
yes,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
You might
I
as well
wanna
just
watch,
have cable.
I want to
Yeah.
watch this. Like, I want to watch fucking Daredevil. I'm not gonna pay
Yeah.
fucking
Disney.
Disney another $10. I'm already paying Netflix.
That's the whole thing
Yeah.
with Hulu. So Hulu
Who can
is
suck
dirty.
the dick, dude?
You know
Hulu-
why?
Hulu
You know
can
why
suck a dick.
Hulu's dirty? Because you have to pay Hulu, and you still have to watch just as many commercials as if you were watching TV. The reason is because Hulu is owned by 3 television networks, like NBC.
Fuck
like,
Hulu.
So they're
Dude,
like
fuck
NBC,
Hulu. I have
Fox,
Hulu.
and
NBC, Fox, and
ABC.
ABC. Yeah, they own it. So they're like, fuck that. Let's charge these bitches and still do commercials and make money on the commercials.
fuck Hulu.
Fuck
Yeah,
Hulu.
fuck Hulu.
Fuck
Fuck
Hulu.
And fuck Instagram.
Instagram.
If you
that's
guys
right.
don't know, if you
Instagram.
guys have probably been to our shit, fucking Instagram shut down our shit,
We have
bitch.
no idea why they won't
We
tell
have
us
no
why.
idea why. We haven't. We don't know.
Bullshit.
They have not sent us a letter, an email, a goddamn fucking thing. But
they just
we,
said
if you
your
guys
shit's
have not
shut
seen
down.
us on Instagram, it's because Instagram shut us
And
down.
I just
We're
got
working,
just got pulled off Instagram too.
It's because he's sending kids fucking pictures.
was
But
your
like
idea.
we're working on fucking
Whoa,
getting our
Jesus.
Instagram back
I love
up.
it.
So
Yeah.
look out for that. But that's what's happening. So if you were wondering why the fuck we're not doing it, that's why.
Dude, Netflix I know we're just bouncing back, but Netflix
Mm-hmm.
just paid $100 million to continue to stream Friends for one more
Oh
year.
yeah, I know.
Oh, I heard it was ending.
Yeah, okay.
It was
so
gonna end, so they
Yes.
went into so NBC or whoever the fuck owns
It's,
Friends,
it's Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. Okay, Warner Brothers just got $100 million from Netflix
Yeah.
for 1 year of Friends.
Because
Daredevil
people were like
gone.
fucking.
Friends?
They went up and uproar,
It's
dude.
fucked up because Daredevil is a Netflix original, and I think that if Disney gets it, they're gonna fuck it up.
Probably.
They're gonna.
They
Oh
got it.
yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Th-
They got
this
it
is
now.
pulling
And
everything.
Daredevil was a shit. What was
You know
good?
What, you know what I really enjoyed?
They got all 4.
The last Star Wars movie, the fucking Solo movie. Loved
Oh,
it.
really?
Loved it,
Does
man.
he look
I
like
didn't
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I haven't
I
heard
don't
anyone
think he
say.
looks like
I
Han Solo,
haven't
but his
heard-
character.
I haven't
was
heard
very
anyone
on
say
point.
anything about it. Now I will check it out.
Me neither,
How'd
dude.
you watch it?
Oh, it's
It just-
bloody,
Wait,
dude.
how'd you watch it?
It just popped. I have Apple TV.
Oh, it's out.
Apple TV is free.
I'm
yeah.
watching that tonight, son.
Dude, you can rent it.
Say
It
no
was
more.
great, dude. I don't really smoke, but I like to smoke and watch a movie. I
Oh,
smoked
shit,
and watched
really?
it. It was great,
Oh,
dude.
I'll
I was
leave
like,
that.
dude, a good, solid ass
Fucking
Okay,
Star
so
Wars movie.
so this weekend, just to get onto some MMA talk, real quick. Brian Ortega versus Max Holloway.
Ooh, that's gonna
Who
be
do you have, dude?
good.
Let's pick.
By the
Let's
time
pick.
yeah, let's
by the
pick.
time this comes out, the fight would have already happened.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday today. This comes out on Monday.
The fight
My
will happen
fight on
Saturday.
Saturday.
fight
yeah.
happens on Saturday. So
Who do you have?
this is a hard one.
I know
I'm
who
gonna
I
go who.
have. I have Ortega.
This
say
is
that
a hard one.
confidently.
Hard,
I say that
dude.
confidently. I know it's
And you
hard.
know what's
You
great?
guys
Hey,
are
where
awesome.
are you guys watching this? I know you're watching. You want to go watch this at Wes's work?
I might be down.
All right.
Dude,
See if you can
yeah.
get a little pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Wes, you'll be because that way we can all be together if we go to
Yeah.
Wes's
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Oh, we could hold hands and kiss and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that too much?
No.
Dude.
I'm good with
No,
all
So
that.
it's actually
Ortega,
good.
Ortega by
Ortega.
what?
Ortega by submission.
Mission.
Yeah.
Early or late?
Late.
Late.
Yeah.
It's a good fucking. It's a good call.
Okay, I got. Fuck, dude, this is.
I
this
know
is
it's the worst.
crazy. I
Worst,
guess
especially
I
since they're both
actually
likable.
thought
Yeah,
about.
they're
It's
great.
not even likable. They both got ground game. They both got excellent striking.
But dude, like they're both extremely well-rounded fighters. The problem is they're both also super likable and respectable and
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
They're
and they're
great.
both great. Like Ortega's not a champion, but he's gonna be just as great a champion as fucking
the weigh-ins?
Holloway is.
Mad respect.
Yeah, dude,
Both
I
respectful,
love
but
that.
yeah,
I'm
I know.
so happy for
So
that,
You know what?
dude.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
here's
It
what I'm
wasn't
gonna
a
go
shit
for.
show. It was,
Because I
it was
think-
classy. It
I
was
think
nice.
Damn, I
Brian
love that.
Ortega has a stronger ground game. I think both of
Yeah.
them got chins, so I think it's gonna be a great. I think first off, mark my words, this is gonna be a fucking fight. Mark my words right now. This is gonna be one of those fights that you're gonna say, "Holy fucking
It's gonna be
shit!"
good.
Yeah.
Dude,
And they're gonna
mark
fight again.
my words.
And
This
they
is
will
gonna
fight
be
again.
a
This will
fucking
not be the first
great
time they
fight.
fight,
This
or
is
the
not gonna
last
be a
time.
bad fight. And I'm saying this on the fucking context that fucking Max Holloway can stay healthy up to the date that the shit goes down.
Injury on Friday morning.
Yeah, fucking Saturday fucking
Dude,
morning is
come
like,
on,
oh,
bro.
he got the
Because
food
I'm sorry, I have
poisoning,
a
right?
headache
Fuck
and,
out of here, dude.
yeah.
But if Max Holloway can get to the octagon healthy at fucking around 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, then we should be able to watch one of the best. We're looking at one of the best fights that
Yeah,
is going to happen
for sure.
this year.
It's a nice closing
This is-
little
this is-
fight here.
Mark my words. Mark
Nice
my
little
words.
closing
This
fight.
is going to be one of the best fights we've seen this year. Who cares who wins? But I guess I got Ortega. But fuck, I don't know what that means.
I don't know what
It
that
doesn't
means
matter.
either, dude.
I mean,
I'm
it doesn't
like,
matter.
I'm gonna go Holloway by decision.
Yeah, switch it
But
up.
if Holloway doesn't,
If Holloway
win,
wins,
it's
they're gonna
it's
do-
because
dude.
Ortega took him to the ground, and Holloway just didn't have what it
That's
takes.
how I
Yeah.
think that Holloway
That's-
wins. I think Holloway. I think Ortega. Excuse me. I think Ortega takes Holloway to the ground.
Yeah.
And
For
fucking
sure.
and
submits
alligators him.
Yeah.
Yep.
What
Yep.
about who do you guys have as Shlevenko, Joanna?
Joanna.
I have Shlevenko.
I have Shlevenka too.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude,
Joanna's
Joanna's
dropping a weight class.
dude, she's dropping a weight class, and
she's already small and skinny.
and
I
dude,
don't think she's gonna have
Shlevenko's
the
a
power.
big chick,
Yeah.
and she doesn't. I know she. What are
I
they
got
fighting
Joanna.
at? Like
I got you.
125.
I got Joanna because she has heart. But also, when you get knocked down, when that confidence gets low, you start rethinking everything. Like, can I still do this? Can I still fucking fight? And I mean, that's tough. The mental game is a
Down two
lot.
Fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last two
The mental
fights,
game's a
they were
lot. It's the
both-
same person. So that is.
Yeah, I mean,
It's almost like,
gross.
dude, I fucked 2 chicks. Like, who are the last 2 chicks you fucked? Well,
same
this
one.
same fucking chick.
She lost 2 title fights in a row. She lost her title and then fought again and lost and didn't get her title back, and now she's
Yeah,
fighting
but
for
that was
another
that
title.
was a war. She went to war.
I think she.
times.
I think
No,
she
she
wins.
didn't. She got knocked down the first round the first time.
Yeah,
There
but
was
the
no war there.
second, the second
second
one,
one
the
was.
second
The
one was a
second one was
war
a
that
war.
fucking Rose clearly won.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
care
for
what Joanna
sure,
wants to say, but Rose.
I say
clearly
Shlevenko
won.
wins.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Shit. Those are our predictions. Don't put any money on this shit because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Put some money.
But you guys, if you like the content that you're listening, if you've made it all the way through this podcast, you know that fucking we're the shit. Leave a fucking
Obviously.
leave a review.
Rate us. Give us a
Rate
5
us.
If
stars.
you're listening to this and you have not subscribed or rated,
And subscribe.
then subscribe and rate. If you like to watch this, go to YouTube. All of our episodes are also on YouTube. You can watch
Yeah.
this as well.
Go on YouTube.
We love you.
Little bitch. And we're out, bitch.
Woo, we did it.
Damn. And what time is it?